stopping Ebola at the border. Hasn't that horse already left the barn? Government considers flight bans. But from where?
With fear of Ebola spreading, lawmakers are considering a ban on all direct flights to the US from West Africa. The problem is, these flights don't exist. Much like Thomas Eric Duncan, who brought the disease here from Liberia, most persons traveling from a hotspot are stopping over first in Europe. So, let's not even begin to calculate the possible infection increase that may result from your little palm free in Brussels, alright? Closer to home, the disease is centered in Dallas. DFW is one of our largest and busiest airports. One healthcare worker has already boarded a flight from there headed to Cleveland. So, perhaps a ban on flights from Texas might be more in order.
Obamacare. We've got you covered?
Many newly insured Americans enrolled under the Affordable Care Act are unable to use their insurance. The culprit, sky-high deductibles. The reason, a trade-off to keep premiums low. Patricia Wahlberg, who suffers from brain aneurysms, has chosen to forego her annual brain scan, not covered as a preventable service. To spend thousands of dollars just making sure it hasn't grown, she said, "I don't have that kind of money." She's hoping for the best. So, while she has coverage and has avoided a tax penalty for non-compliance with the new law, she still can't afford medical care.
Dessert or desert? Pudding draws young Israelis to Germany.
On a lighter note, the new promised land that young Israelis are seeking to leave their war-torn homeland is Berlin. The catalyst? The price of the much-loved packaged pudding dessert. One young expat posted a supermarket receipt on Facebook, which included pudding with cream on top for approximately 25 cents. Now the beloved Israeli version, known as Milky, costs 3 times as much and contains 40% less pudding. The otherwise discomforting concept of Israelis moving to Germany, where just last summer shouts of "Kill the Jews" were heard in demonstrations protesting against the Gaza war, is now trumped by a delicious comfort food: chocolate pudding.
And now for 2 and 2. 2 stories in 2 sentences. Prompted by the rising health crises involving Ebola and enterovirus, the White House announced that it would temporarily halt all funding for experiments seeking to study how to make infectious agents more dangerous. Good move. And this November, Arkansas voters will choose whether or not to make liquor sales legal statewide. Someone needs to tell Arkansans, number 2 nationally for methamphetamine abuse, that prohibition ended in 1933. And that's hashtag news for today. See ya.